What can homeowners legally do in Texas? The plumbing laws. You watch a YouTube video, buy some PEX at Home Depot, and think you're saving $500. But in the state of Texas, did you just break the law? There is a massive difference between what you can physically do and what you can legally do. Today, I'm clearing up the Texas plumbing license law so you don't end up with fines or worse. I'm Roger Wakefield, and I've been a master plumber in Texas for decades. I've taught education on plumbing. I've taught code on plumbing. I've taught continuing education, advanced blueprint reading, drawing, all kinds of things. Now, I've seen homeowners get away with murder, and I've seen them get hammered by the cities that they live in. We're going to separate the myths from the code book. And stick around because I'm going to tell you about the landlord trap. A mistake I see investors make every day that leaves them wide open to lawsuits. But first, the good news. Texas is a friendly state. We have the homestead exemption. And the homestead exemption is something a lot of homeowners don't even know about. If you own a home in Texas and it is your primary residence, your homestead, the state allows you to do almost any plumbing work yourself. Think about that. You can literally do just about anything yourself. There's just certain rules and regulations you have to go by, the same things that the plumbing company or plumber coming out to work on your house has to go by. Now, you can repipe it. You can change the water heater. You can replace valves, but there's a giant but. Ready for it? Just because you don't need a license doesn't mean you don't need a permit. This is where people tend to get in trouble. You can legally install your own water heater in your homestead, but by Texas law, you still have to pull a permit and get it inspected by the city. A lot of you are thinking, wait a minute, I had a plumbing company come out. They didn't pull a permit. They didn't get it inspected. Well, guess what? They did it illegally too. To me, if I were you, I'd call the city right now and say, hey, I had a plumber come out and he didn't get it inspected. Can I get y'all to come look at this? Tell me if it's any good. If you skip the inspection, that installation is illegal, whether you're a homeowner or a plumbing company. But remember, if this is your home, you can legally do this. Just pull the permit. Just get it inspected. Now, I walked into a house in Richardson a few years ago. The homeowner had run his own gas line for a swimming pool heater. He used the wrong pipe. He didn't test it. If that leak had found a spark, his family would not be here today. Legal or not, ask yourself, is saving $200 worth sleeping in a house that could possibly explode? Guys, legally in Texas, if it's your house, if it is registered as your homestead, you can do just about anything. Think about that. You can install the water heater. You can change out toilets. You can change out tub and shower valves. You can repipe the water line in the front yard. It really doesn't matter. You can get online these days and find out what code says you have to do. You can get online and watch YouTube videos to show you how to do it. Still pull the permit. Still get it inspected. This is really your peace of mind. This is also the protection if anything goes wrong that your insurance will say, hey, you had it inspected. It was done properly. The city inspector said so. Think about it. Cover yourself. I got you there, didn't I? Cover yourself. Yeah, I know what you thought I was going to say, but do cover yourself. Now let's talk about the landlord trap. If you own a rental property, a flip house, or an Airbnb, that is not your homestead. And if you've got it registered as your homestead, you might want to think about this. Because in Texas, you cannot do your own plumbing on a property you don't live in. You must hire a licensed plumber. And we're going to talk more about that in a minute because hiring a licensed plumber is your smartest way to get things done right. Now, I know investors who think, well, it's my house. I can fix it. You're wrong. The moment you rent it out, the rules change to protect the tenant. Think about that. Everything changes. So maybe you're thinking, Roger, who's going to know? The plumbing police aren't patrolling my street. And you know what? You're right. Until you try to sell the house. When you sell that house in 2026, hopefully the buyer gets an inspector and he's going to be smart enough and he's going to say, hey, this water heater, it's not right. If there's no permit pulled, maybe even a green tag left on the sticker to show that it was done right, and the installation looks like a handyman did it, this deal should stop. But also, if I'm that inspector, if I'm that person trying to buy it, I just want to tell you, look, you get this fixed right, then I'll buy the house. Here's the deal. If it doesn't happen, they can go back to the next buyer and say, hey, you understand all this plumbing was done illegally. Now you can go back and sue the person that sold it to you. It's not worth losing a deal on. I've seen closings delayed for weeks because the seller had to pay a plumber to rip out the DIY work and redo it correctly. And this means you're paying twice, and really you're paying 3 times. The reason is you paid the handyman to do it, or the drywaller who said he could do it. And guys, I've seen this a lot. I hate flip homes because most of these guys don't use good plumbers. So they pay the handyman, they pay the drywaller, they pay the landscaper to come in and install a water heater. Well, then when I come back, I'm like, well, I've got to charge you to rip it out. Then I've got to charge you to come back and put it in properly. So really, you're paying 2 to 3 times the price. So Roger, am I not allowed to touch a wrench? No. Here's the safe list. Changing out a faucet, go for it. Swapping a toilet flapper, please do that yourself. That's my most popular video. Cleaning out a simple clog, go for it. If you can use a plunger, you can use a sewer machine, you can use something like that, you're fine. The line is usually drawn when you're cutting into walls, moving pipes, cutting into lines. Anything you do where you're touching the gas, where you're undoing fittings and putting things back together. The state of Texas wants you to be safe. The codes aren't there to make plumbers rich. They're there to keep sewer gas out of your bedroom and carbon monoxide out of your lungs. If you're a Texas homeowner, tell me in the comments, have you ever done a job without a permit? I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to call the city you live in. But if you're a plumber, also leave me a comment in here and tell me, when you install a water heater, do you pull a permit every single time? And if you want to know the 5 tools every homeowner should have legally in their garage, watch this next video, because I'm telling you, that'll help you out. I'm Roger Wakefield. I will see you in the next video.